my hair. Look at my hair. Look at my hair going for a ride. In my convertible. My hair going for a ride in my convertible in Germany. I'm getting a late start. It's like 11. It's like 11 in the morning. It's a 2-hour drive or an hour and a half drive to Salzburg. So I guess I'm just gonna go there, do like a walking tour, check out the sights, have some food, and then come back hopefully early tonight. I gotta like start getting shit ready because in a couple days I leave for Denmark and then I leave for home. And I'm so excited to go home. I am in Salzburg, Austria. And this is the birthplace of Mozart. So I'm about to check out the city and see all the beautiful shit that inspired him to be such a badass composer. Okay. Hello from Austria. I made it to Salzburg. Yay. It's a little bit crazy. It looks like parking in the city is really gnarly. So the best option is to go to Park and Ride, and you pay like $15 to park here, and then that gives you access to like ride the bus all over town. So nothing's in English, of course. I mean, that's again my bad. I'm going to these countries that I don't speak the language in. That's not them, it's on me for being a stupid American who doesn't know any other language. If it was Spanish, I could probably get by a little bit better. But anyway, I got this little ticket. It's all in Austrian. What do they speak in Austria? German? Dutch? This is how clueless I am right now. I feel like a fucking idiot. Stupid American. Anyway, it's after 1 o'clock already, so I'm gonna get going and we're gonna go take a tour of Salzburg, Austria. I just love Austria. The guy that works the booth for the Park and Ride, he's managed to try and help me figure out what to do. And I made it to the bus stop and found there's like a little ticket booth right behind me that you have to like get a ticket for the bus. I figured out how to do it and I got my tickets, and he was like walking by and he came across the street and checked on me and looked at my ticket, and he was like, yeah, good job, like good job, you did it. And then he was like, bye bye, and he like patted me on the shoulder, and it was just so nice. And I just like, the feeling when I'm in Austria versus Germany is so different, and the people are so friendly here. I really love Austria, and I wish that I had spent the 2 weeks in Austria instead of Germany. But either way, it's a great place, and I'm so excited to spend the day in Salzburg. And then the guy on the bus was so friendly, and he told me where to get off, and he was super nice. Like, I love these people. I'm just saying. Maybe it's because the Germans have been so mean to me. But I love it. I love it. So I've been sitting here trying to record a voiceover for you guys for the last 5 minutes, and it's starting to piss me off. So let me just keep it real with you. I had a travel burnout, okay? This was towards the end of my journey here. I'd been traveling alone for a couple months in Europe, and I was done. These cities start to blend together and look the exact same. So there's really nothing I'm going to tell you that's educational at all, because I didn't fucking care, dude. I was just like wandering through another city. I was looking at the beautiful buildings. I tried to do a walking tour via like the Rick Steves online audio tour, and it just was hard to follow. And so I didn't. I just wandered, took video, and I wandered. And you know what? That's fucking okay. You can travel however you want to. Do you like to plan everything and have a complete itinerary so that you know what you're doing, when you're doing it, and your whole day is full of activities? That's great. Or do you like to just literally have no plan and let go with the flow and see where the day takes you? That's cool too. So I really don't give a fuck if you like this or not. Like, this is what happened. So Salzburg, their claim to fame is the birthplace of Mozart. This is a statue of his. They're pretty prevalent throughout the city. Population here is like 150K, and it's the 4th largest city in Austria. So there's some information for you, all right? It sits on a river, and that river separates the old city from the new city, and Mozart was obviously born in the old city. So there's lots of museums and things you can check out related to Mozart. If that's your thing, you should definitely come here. There's beautiful forts, views of the Alps everywhere you turn. It's a beautiful city. I mean, that's, not gonna lie, it's beautiful, but in the end, it's still another city. And I was just over it. I wanted to be hiking in those Alps. I wanted to be like exploring them. And if I had done a better job of planning my trip, I probably could have done that, but I was exhausted. It's not easy to travel solo for any extended length of time. It's one thing to take a vacation with a start and end date, in advance where you're going, what you're doing. It's another to just be winging it and living abroad with no plan whatsoever and no idea when you're coming home. I started to get burnt out. What can I say? It's hard to see from the video, but there's like a wall that goes, let's zoom in here, but There's like a fortress wall. Oh, I can't zoom in. There's a fortress wall in the mountain over there. And it starts on the right side of the video. And there's like some houses up there on the hill, and then the wall is like tucked in between the trees. And it goes all the way down. You can kind of see it right over there. I'll zoom in. There we go. Yeah, see, so it starts, like there's a spot right there. It goes up to that yellow looking building, and then it spans all along the mountainside there. But then the actual fortress I'm standing on, which is right here. This area. So I'm not sure what the fortress wall is over there, because this here is the fortress grounds that I'm on. So it's very interesting. It is insanely beautiful. Oh my god. Wait for it. Just you wait. Oh, the colors of fall are beautiful. And then as soon as I turn this corner, coming down from the fortress, and I'm gonna go into the city and try and find a little coffee shop or something for something to drink. A quick little snacky snack. I stumbled onto an Austrian farmer's market with some kind of free concerts. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but there is a shit ton of people in this square up here. So, like, let me show you. So I don't really want to go over there. Oh god, I really don't want to like navigate this crowd. Oh my god, it's so overwhelming. Okay. Oh well, like I gotta do it, right? Okay, let's go. If anyone knows what that beautiful instrument was, please let me know in the comments. I have never seen it before, and it was mesmerizing. I didn't want to disturb her, so I didn't ask her, and now I really wish I had. She was even selling CDs. I kind of wish I had bought one. I think it'd be great for meditation. It was so calming. But I continued my walk through the city. You can see, obviously, the architecture is just gorgeous. It really is gorgeous throughout all of Europe. Obviously, as an American, I'm just this little bitty baby. And so I'm like, oh my God, look at these buildings that are older than America. But I mean, it is. It's very impressive. What can I say? Like, look at this. Just breathtaking. I could stare at these buildings all day and really not care that I don't know anything about them. this is actually pretty cool and something I can tell you about. These are horse baths. So it's kind of like the way that we take our cars to a car wash now. Back in the day, people would take their horses to the horse baths to give them a wash. I just think that's so cool. And another cool fact about these horse baths is that in the Sound of Music movie, this long fountain is actually the one that Maria and the Von Trapp kids dance around and splash in the water during the ending song, My Favorite Things. So super cool if you like the Sound of Music. And so there's another horse bath fountain somewhere else in Salzburg, and both of them are fed by ancient underground canals that have been used since Roman times and revamped repeatedly during the 700s and the 1200s. So this is the Salzach River with that big long pedestrian bridge going across, and this is what I mentioned earlier is where it separates the old city from the new city. It was really beautiful. This video does not do it justice at all. I mean, I ended up walking down here, copping a squat, taking a chill, and it was beautiful. And here's another great example of why you don't always have to plan everything. I had no idea what this place was. I stumbled right into it, and turns out it's actually the Mirabell Palace and Mirabell Gardens. It's a historic palace in Salzburg that's known for its Baroque architecture, and the Mirabell Gardens, which is just a magnificent garden featuring tons of different sculptures and flower beds. So I would have never found this if I had had a plan, I think. Another beautiful accident. The entrance to these gardens and the palace apparently is free. I didn't know you could get into the palace. I actually didn't even know that was a palace. I was just like wandering through. I was like, wow, look at these beautiful flowers and statues. And then I like left. But apparently you can get into the palace for free. As you can see, you can wander through the gardens for free too. And apparently all of these statues are actually of Greek gods from 1689. Oh, wait, sorry. Roman gods. Are they different? Yeah, of course. Roman, Greek, they're different, Brittney. Come on. So they're Roman gods from 1689, including Hercules, Apollo, Venus, Jupiter. So really beautiful area. Definitely need to add that to your list. If you're a planner and you're planning an itinerary, add the Mirabell Gardens. Oh my God, I wish I had two people so I could pose like that statue. Oh, there's so many good two-person statues. Dang it, that would be awesome. I don't know why I'm making this noise other than to say that like I'm very proud of myself for finding my way back to the park and ride and using the bus system in Austria. I gotta say, I'm getting pretty fucking good at it. So it was pretty cool. Salzburg is a beautiful city, and I managed to make it the entire day here without letting my phone die, and was still managing to find my way around. And I'm about to be back to my car. 2-hour drive back to Munich, and then tomorrow a airplane ride. Oh my God. Okay, this is not gonna delete this. So let's go check out Austria. I'm so weird.